Extra.
Really?
Really, yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
But what I had to do one time was kind of speed it up just a little bit so it sunk with the snaps one time.
I put your drink right there.
Go ahead and introduce.
Yes, intro to the Shanic Way podcast,
Double digits, y'all.
episode 10.
Episode 10.
Oh, we're doing it. Hiccups and all.
Hiccups and all. We letting this algorithm know that we serious. Okay.
That's what they
we'll
say.
We'll take the spotty views on the front end, but we're gonna train this algorithm to know that we podcasting.
We podcasting.
Okay.
We, as in me, Shana J. and
Eric.
And together we are Team Shanic.
Extra.
Yes. Welcome
Welcome
to another episode of I Don't Know What We're Talking About because he does not tell me before.
I offer to let her know, and sometimes I offer her the option of a topic, and if she doesn't come up with a topic, I'll have one in reserve, but I'm hoping she actually has a topic.
Actually, no. You didn't offer me that today.
I did. I was like, if you don't have a topic, then I have a topic, but I won't tell you until we get
I don't
on
recall that
camera.
conversation, but okay.
So what topic?
You must have been saying it on your way into the office. So, I've been reading all day, so.
You have. How's your day been today?
It's been good. I've been able to read all day.
Today is Monday.
Yes.
And I feel like Monday for you is like a slatter day, a slun day. Because you get Sunday, but your Sunday is like your Saturday.
Yes.
But Monday is more like your Saturday because Tuesday,
it's like really my Monday that's
like,
off that I try to do all the things.
Oh, so you feel like Tuesday is your Monday because you do stuff out of the shop. You work.
Right.
You feel like you work that whole Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. I try to. It's been a few Tuesdays where I'm able to do nothing or do, leisure.
Okay, well then if you feel that
but
way,
I like
then
slender. What?
That's
cute.
It don't even go together. But if you feel like
Saturday.
Tuesday is your Monday, then Monday is your Sunday. Then if you feel that way.
But when is my Saturday?
Sunday.
Oh, Saturday is. But when I said that yesterday, you was like, no.
Because I was counting Tuesday, but now you're telling me that you don't get to relax on Tuesday. You feel like it's
not
a
all
Monday.
The time. Now tomorrow is probably going to be that. No, tomorrow's not going to be that because I have to film a PODtober.
A PODtober.
So I need to film for PODtober. Because I'm a reader.
You're a reader.
And this book I'm reading is very good, and I think I'll be done by. If I plan tomorrow out strategically, I'll be able to be done with it.
Okay.
The book tomorrow for next week. So
today was a good day. You got some reading done. How else are you feeling about other things? Like this is basically hubby wellness check right now. Just I'm seeing how you're doing right now.
Hubby wellness check?
Yeah, just make it like, how are you doing?
I'm battling a little bit with the fact that I feel like I've eaten well today, but I want to eat. And I am hungry, but because I'm doing that check with myself and God, like I told you, like, am I really hungry or am I wanting to eat out of the fact that it's a meal time, it's evening, or am I really truly hungry? And I am truly hungry, but I also feel like I don't want to just eat anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because we went through the list.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't really want to eat that. So I really feel like God has really answered that prayer. And I'm not saying that like forever because, I'll slip. But I feel like I feel like today has been very good on that front too. And it could be because I've been occupying my mind. I've been... You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I haven't just been like idle hands today. I haven't had idle hands. Even though I haven't been doing anything physical, I've been working. You know what I mean? I've been reading. Does that make sense?
You've been taking care of like some errands and stuff. You helped me with like payroll stuff.
Yeah.
You looked into the concert
Yeah,
venue
we're
change.
going to a show.
Um,
Yeah,
so
but
it's been some stuff. You followed up with
relaxation,
the sign people, so that was work.
right? So a tad bit of work,
Tad bit of work,
but
but
you have to schedule relaxation, though.
yeah.
You do. So
Okay.
it's been a good day.
Okay.
As far as
Well,
our interaction,
I won't probe too much into
it's
the
been
food thing
good.
because that's going to be a whole video,
Yes.
so we can save that. But yeah, you know me. I had plans for how I was going to eat today. Got hungry around a certain time, so I did eat.
But you ate
And
well. You ate protein.
I mean, for the most part, the plan today, as you know, was to fast.
Kombucha.
But the fast day went out. I have eaten okay. Would have preferred in a perfect world to not eat a sandwich with bread, to just completely be keto, but it wasn't that bad. But my sweet tooth is I got my meal drink, which is like a thing, but sweets are my thing.
And I think that's probably what I'll end up doing. Just getting a snack. Because I really don't feel like I want a whole
But
meal.
snacks for you aren't necessarily sweet. You can get a bag of Doritos and you think
I,
that's dessert.
I can. It's
Tell
not
her
a
in the
thing.
comments that
It's not.
Doritos are not dessert. Like salty
It,
foods, savory salty foods are not dessert.
it can be. It is.
It's a
Not
snack.
everyone has a sweet tooth.
Okay, but
So
don't call it dessert then. Don't call it dessert.
how you going to tell me what to call it?
I just don't want to look. I just don't want you to look foolish in these streets, calling
Some chips.
salsa verde Tostitos chips
A
dessert.
dessert. So it's a snack.
It's a snack. It's.
A dessert has to be sweet.
I mean, I don't know. That's just what I grew up thinking. So maybe I'm wrong. You know what, you guys? I always leave open the possibility that I can be wrong. Going back to what I said maybe 2 or 3 podcasts ago, for whatever reason, in certain places, there's this perception that I'm just the most arrogant thing out there and that I just always think I'm right. Like, no, I leave open the possibility that I am wrong. And I give people the benefit of the doubt for lots of reasons. Not just based on you could be more educated than me. You definitely could be more well-traveled than me, more diverse friend group than me. So, like I said, like I leave open the room for correction and all that in every situation.
Okay.
And in most cases, I don't feel so strongly about any one thing to where I'm going to argue with someone past the point of you might be right. Now, what I won't allow in the way that I debate and argue is for a conversation to devolve from logic and facts to feelings, hunches, and beliefs or anecdotal cases. Like if you say, well, I know someone who did it, I'm like, okay. All right, we're talking about the one person out of like the billion people on the planet, billion or so people on the planet, and that's empirical evidence now all of a sudden. So that's when I might get a little upset and I might check out. But otherwise, yeah, Eric could be wrong. Eric could be wrong.
Well, Eric is actually very well coordinated today. You look cute.
I just got on something warm. It's cold, you guys.
It is.
Weather's changing here.
It is.
And
Waking up to a chill now.
yeah,
I can't have my one foot off the bed.
Not quite cold enough to start turning heat stuff on.
Really?
Yeah, like we don't do the flip one to flip other.
I just want to. I mean, but
You
turning
need at
on the
least a good
fireplace
week and a half.
is cozy. I'm in my cozy vibe element. It's cold. I'm reading. I'm on the couch. Like I want to feel all the feels, and you're trying to like.
You saying I'm messing up your
My cozy
your fall
vibes.
vibe, fall cozy read vibes. All I'm saying is we don't need to go from the AC being on.
But we're not, because we've been having the windows open. I opened the windows.
Okay.
We've had that time. But it's gonna get warm again. Was just a weekend. I looked.
It always does. We always get a false spring. Mm-hmm. And now it's like false winter.
False winter, false fall,
False
whatever
something.
you call it. Somebody on Instagram will send out that meme that tells you, nope, not yet. Go back. Wait.
All the seasons in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah. So.
Okay. So
You
what
ready
about?
to hit me?
No, I mean, look. I told you this is a wellness check.
Oh,
So,
the whole video?
I mean, why not? Like you are important. You are a priority,
Oh,
right?
you do make me feel like a priority.
So thank you. Likewise. Likewise.
You think so? You think I do?
Likewise. Yeah, absolutely.
I feel like it's more I could do.
And I appreciate that you think that, but you probably do more than you should. So,
I don't think so.
well, you know what
You tell me I don't fold
our
clothes.
pastor says
You.
it's about out serving one another, and she definitely outserves me.
I don't think so.
But I guess what she was about to, I think you're joking about is that you don't fold. She doesn't fold
I don't.
clothes. She does everything up to. Well, actually, she folds clothes sometimes,
So-
but she won't put the clothes up. She'll leave them for me to put up.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
why don't you just put them up?
Yeah.
If you fold them, why don't you just put them up? But she'll leave them for me, and then I'll put them up, which is fine. It just feels like you got to the 80-yard line and you just like
I think
took
it's
a
90.
knee.
I think it's like 90.
I stand by my 80.
I think it's 90.
You just took a knee.
I'm gonna have to push back on you. Push back on a little bit on you on that one. I really think folding is up to 90.
Okay, you're gonna have enough of this pushback. Okay. I don't say that routinely. You think that's something I just say all the time?
I think you do often enough. Okay, well.
She heard me on one call, you guys, where someone was saying something, and I said, let me stop you right there. And she feels like that's my whole MO.
But you've said it before.
I'm not saying I've never said it, but you say it on this channel like I say it all the time.
Okay. I just want people to remember.
She even debated me about my use of it. And I was like, okay, this person was about to go into this long explanation or part of his conversation. And I said, if I can stop you right there to kind of cut it off, because what I would say would change the whole dynamic of what he was about to say, because I felt he was going in a certain direction. So she felt I was interrupting this person, and I felt like I was saving him time from him talking so much.
But he may have been giving an opinion that was already formulated, even though you were giving your reasoning or rebuttal to what you were already hearing. A person is not necessarily going to change how they felt.
But he can still
yet.
He still has the option to continue with the new information. But
That's true.
I feel like once I say, let me stop you right there, and I say what I say, and you keep going, then you're saying what I just told you is irrelevant, which it could be. Mm-hmm. But at the time of me interjecting, I feel like I'm helping you with your premise, with the baseline of what you're about to say.
I get that, but you don't feel like you could do that at the end? Like letting people just get out? You think you will forget?
Well, we talked about that, because the reason why I feel like interjecting sometimes is doing them a favor and doing you a favor too, is because if you wait to the end and you know some people are just long-winded, they just keep going. If I would have waited to the very end and the organic stopping point of whatever he was going to say, and then tried to go back and say, oh, excuse me, you remember back in the beginning where you said this, and then that created the whole rest of the part of your conversation that led us to this end point. Everything you said after that point is moot, because actually this is what it is. Mm-hmm. So go back to that point and then start again. Mm-hmm. Like,
I understood. I understand.
Okay, but you just make it.
I mean, I did end it by saying it would be wise to just be mindful of the amount of can I stop you right there.
I only did it one time in that conversation.
No, that's fine.
This is what I'm talking about, you guys.
I was just watching it, and I was just like, okay. I mean, it's fine. You do that with me sometimes, though.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you feel like I'm not letting you get to your point.
I mean, I'm going to get to my point, and it's fine. But I'm just saying, like, it could be different in a professional capacity than us. You know? I don't know.
Okay. All right.
But you handled yourself. You know what I mean? That's fine.
Okay. Well, you live and you learn. That's why you got a wife to help correct you, you guys. I've been on calls where I knew, or had call schedule where I knew it would be like contentious, and I had my wife like be slightly off to the side, off camera, just looking at my facial expression to make sure that I like, and she'd be like, and I'm like, like, thank you, baby.
That hasn't happened that much. Maybe twice.
Maybe twice, yeah.
It's not always like that.
Yeah. Yeah, not always. Okay.
We're here to
Okay.
help. I'm a helpmate.
Helpmate. A azer.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Any more wellness checking you want to do?
I mean, I'm opening up the space for you to just tell me like what you thinking, how you feeling, what you're excited about. You excited about November? All the stuff we got planned for the shop. We got like a
Mm.
paint and sip. We're gonna have
Mm-hmm.
our 3-year anniversary at the
Mm-hmm.
shop.
Mm-hmm. I am excited about that.
We're gonna start planting the green plantifant or the white green tofent,
No. The green
the green elephant.
the green
The
elephant.
green elephant. It's
Yes.
our take on the
The
white
white
elephant
elephant.
game.
Yeah. We're gonna try and do
We're
that.
gonna try to do that this year.
We're pivoting a little bit outside of plants. We're going to start bringing in some other things in the shop. So you have to do that in business. So we're starting that, bringing some things back that did well. It's a learning process. But yeah, events do very well at our shop. So the holidays are coming up. So yeah, I'm excited about that.
Yeah. Also to be excited about the kingdom building business
Mm.
conferences at the church that you're a part of.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yep. That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
I'll speak more about that as we only had the meet and greet recently. So when we get into our business small groups, I can share more about that as it relates, being Christian and in business
And in business,
with
trying to do it
employees and
the right way,
managing everything in a
being good
godly way.
stewards. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
But I'm my wellness is good. You make my life very easy, so I'm good.
And notice that she's not under duress saying this. Like there's no explosive device strapped to the bottom of her chair. I don't have the detonator in my hand.
Really?
Like we're good. We're
No.
good.
Yes. Life is good. Praise God.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. What about entertainment? Like what have you been watching, enjoying other than books?
I'm swapping screen time for books. Other than what we watch together, I mean,
I've noticed that
background.
too.
I'm
Like
what?
I mean that you don't have like a stable of shows anymore. Like there are a couple like
I'm watching The Guardian, which is an old show.
yeah. With
But
the mentalist on it, you guys.
yeah, but that's really background. But really, when I'm at the shop and I'm doing anything that does not require me to have to listen, I either have on an audible. So if I'm doing back office things, or I'm sweeping, or watering the plants, or merchandising, or but creating a budget for the month or the week or whatever, I'm listening to an audible.
Okay.
So I'm really just I'm wanting to unplug from social media because it's not good for you. It's just always you need this next thing. Look at what's new. Look at what this person's doing versus what you're not doing. Like we're always in this you accomplish one thing. Okay, what's next?
Yeah.
Like why can't you just accomplish the one thing and be done? And the one thing grows or the one thing sustains, Not that you can't learn, but it's just like this rat race, I think,
Yeah. I mean, you
on
have to
social
celebrate the
media.
wins and not go from thing to thing without the rest of celebration because that's important too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you can't revel in the celebration and literally, not literally, figuratively rest on your laurels, and not go to the next thing. So it's most things in moderation. There's the balance to almost everything in life. But social media does create like this go 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 mentality
You've
that
accomplished,
drains
and
you.
even when those things are big, like people accomplish big. I see people accomplishing big things, and it's sometimes they're so big, and then they're like, okay, well now I need the next big thing.
Okay. Okay. Well, you kind of did an anti segue into the next part of like It's part of the wellness check, but it's just part of the conversation on like what you watch and what you enjoy. And it's just around social media. But you say you're not really watching as much social media, but I know you still watch some key folks on YouTube. So I'm going to ask you some specific channels, and then I want you to tell me what you like about that channel and that content creator. And then I'm sure there are a few at the end we'll forget, and you can just kind of like go through the list. Okay. So first up, I know you enjoy this YouTuber, Slay the Fab. Okay. What about her channel do you like?
I feel like I like that we are living the same lives. So outside of our daughter being grown, his husband, wife, just in case y'all make it over here, hey. And we seem like we're around the same age. So a lot of the conversations we can relate to. And we, yeah, I like the dynamic of
both of them are funny. The husband's very funny.
Yes, when he does his little pop in. What has he just called himself? The Fab Husband or husband something like Slay Husband. I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, I do.
Okay. All right. Next up, what about Jenna Unfiltered?
Like her, I think we've called her channel like low key mumba. How do you say it? Mukbang.
Mukbang. Like, I mean, she has a lot of great content. She has to work with me, but
she like always tastes.
She'll test the food, and we'll be like, "Okay, we got to get some of that." She makes us like so hungry and want to like try stuff too.
Yeah, even with other things, like I got my turmeric vitamins from watching her. I did notice that her hair care line website is not up right now, but like I love that.
I have the beard oil. Her beard.
It's the hair twist something.
From Love
I meant
to
mention that and ask her about that.
Yeah,
but
so she's a business owner too. That's something else in common.
She is. So yeah, I've gotten some good recommendations from Jenna.
Okay. All right. Then of course the BookTube is really hitting you. Now you found a lot of good people. One who is interesting because she has like more of a what we would used to call goth emo type aesthetic is Catherine Karras, but she's a sweetheart. Talk about her a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I like her vibe. I just like her vibe.
Jazzy music, great B-roll.
Yes, great
B-roll.
Like New York.
I wouldn't relegate her as a background, but like we're paying attention, but it's like it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Just to put it how you say it.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, cool.
Anybody else?
And then Shaughnessy Schroeder is another one.
Yes, she gives a lot of book recommendations. She's starting to dabble in some other genres because a lot of books that she recommended when I think I first found her was a lot of romance, which is fine. But now she's looking into fantasy, thrillers, and then she will niche down and say like small town books or books that give you that cozy vibe. So yeah, I like her.
All right, Kalila D.
Yes, I love Kalila D. She's like young but very energetic, fun. She's cute, and she's learning like 2 other languages right now. I think I can't quite remember, but she shares about that a little bit.
Good content, good editing,
good book recommendations.
Fast-paced editing. Yeah. Okay. All right. Quetta J.
Oh yeah, we definitely love us some Quetta J. She's a singer. She is wanting to act, I believe. Yes. She's here in Atlanta, based here in Atlanta. And actually, her and her boyfriend, Bobby, I say he looked like Bobby Brown, so we have named him Bobby. We always say it like that in the comments. But they're a young couple coming up, I just really, really enjoy their content. And we're kind of, she said, she called it and I liked it too. Because I made a comment about us becoming besties or something, and she was like, so she had responded saying besties loading. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Alexandra J.
Yes, out in Vegas. And forgive me if he calls anybody and I don't recall like where they live. But yeah, out in Vegas, adore her as well. She has to post it in a minute, but she's doing a lot of spiritual growth right now. Like she's sharing that on Instagram as well. So I check in and just kind of peek in. But yeah, I like her channel too.
Okay. Speaking of spiritual, what about Melody?
Oh, Melanie, who gives scriptures. Okay, I was still
All of this will
involved.
be in the description.
Yes,
At least one link in the
I
description.
do. I like Melanie and Casey.
Casey.
She's the one that does like the Esther Bible
Oh,
study
okay. Yeah,
with
I've seen
Denise,
her.
Ruth. Yeah,
Okay. I need to
yeah,
subscribe to her then because I've only seen it with you.
yeah.
So, all right. And then you mentioned How to Faith the Life a couple
Yes,
times before.
I really enjoy How to Faith the Life because she has made me really look more deeper, made me look deeper into how to study the Bible and not just like sit down, write the scripture, but like digging very deep. What does each word mean? I mean, words that you wouldn't even think have a deeper meaning. You know what I mean? You would go to the Bible dictionary and how to use commentaries, and just look across resources. And I really like there are several scriptures I've learned or relearned that I thought meant one thing, but it meant something else.
Okay. All right. I have a few more, but anybody that's top of your mind that you want to shout out or you want to talk about as well. Maybe Ashley is since we're still talking about faith vloggers.
Ashley.
Harrington or
Oh yeah, yeah. I do enjoy.
Heatherington. I
Yes,
missed her name up. I'm
I
sorry.
think it's
Heather.
Heatherington. It's a Heatherington.
Okay.
Yeah,
Again, sorry.
Ashley.
It'll be in the
Yes.
description.
Gosh, I don't want to start it and miss people,
Okay.
but it's a lot.
It is a lot, and we know we won't get to everyone.
Yeah.
Like I say, this conversation was just a wellness check, and it's kind of
Yeah.
has.
I mean, if I have to think right off the dome of who I've just watched recently or just uploaded, because people are doing Vlogtober.
Yeah. So one thing too, and this is a whole nother topic as well. I know I keep punting things to different topics, but male vloggers, male content creators. So we watch Enjoy Mar.
Enjoy Mar.
So I'll let you say something.
Yes,
there first.
he is doing it. Y'all, please go check him out because we want you to go check out everybody. But to his point, good male vloggers living lives. You know what I mean? It's not a lot of them.
It's not a lot.
At least not that are like 22.
I would say it all because the most of what we see, and again, YouTube was built on do it yourself and information. You have a lot of guys talking at people. So they have the podcast mic and they're talking about either red pill stuff or how to get fit or this, that, and other. There aren't really a lot of lifestyle male vloggers. And I think part of it is because the demographic of vlogging skews so heavily female. Because we even have people who we watch who, when they address their audience, they say sis,
this,
or they say girl. And like, while I do watch these people with you, it's like, well, dang, I'm watching too.
And it's males that watch because they're males. I've looked in the comments who comment.
Yeah. So, I mean, I think, you don't want to count out a whole half of your potential audience.
And what I said in the defense of that and just trying to think about why that is, I think that because a lot of times we are the ones who start the channels. And so when we start, we are also the ones that are watching vlogs. We are the bigger consumers. So when people are growing their channels and women are growing their channels and women are coming to watch, you get used to women commenting. The women are the ones that start to comment. Then somewhere down the line, a video may go viral for whatever reason, or you get picked up by whomever for whatever reason, and then the exposure goes up and men start to come, or husbands are watching with women or boyfriends are watching with their women.
You know how it feels though from a man perspective? It's like, dang, I shouldn't be watching. Like I should be doing something else.
Oh.
Like when that happens. And I
well,
guess
you are
maybe
usually watching it with me.
I mean, but even still on some level I feel like oh, this wasn't made for me because I'm supposed to be doing something else.
Oh.
I'm supposed to be doing man things, whatever that means.
Whatever that means.
So whatever society thinks I should be doing, I shouldn't be sitting here watching YouTube videos.
I don't know.
But with that said, what about Phil Kofer?
Love Phil.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
For real, for real.
For real, for real. We do love Phil. He's down in Florida.
Down in Florida.
Now he's a Christian vlogger.
He is.
That's talking vegan.
Vegan,
Weight
juicing.
juicing those watermelons. There's another vlogger we would love him to meet, but we've prayed that.
We didn't even shout her out. I mean, look, let's just put it out here now. Like, we got right now in these early stages of the podcast, we got like average 20 people watching.
Yeah.
So we'll put it on record that we were shipping Rihanna Janice, her channel, and Phil Kofer
together.
But Rihanna's
a teacher out in Maryland.
She's in Maryland, Baltimore, Maryland area, doing great things. The Lord's work with the kids.
Yes, we just think they would be perfect.
On her faith journey.
Yes,
we think it would be an interesting pairing.
Yes,
so we shipping two Christian content creators that they get married and find each other.
Yes.
But yeah,
Phil.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but that's quite the list, and I know there are a few more folks who don't even need like a shout out from us. I know you watch Face Over Matter. The other young lady in the Atlanta area who's
Aaliyah?
No, not Aaliyah. Taja.
Oh, Taja.
Okay,
she's a dentist.
Yeah, the dentist. She and also a small business owner because she has her own medical scrubs. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and and we could keep going. Like,
we really could.
The folks at that level definitely don't need a shout out from us, but okay.
Yeah.
So you good on this 10th edition? Just want to make sure.
Yes, I guess so. This was a shout out, wellness check, shout out,
and wifey's. What wifey watches on YouTube, the Unwind Wellness Check. Okay, everything good?
Everything's good.
You gonna get me something sweet from the store?
Really? If you want to really close this day out perfectly, you could go get her some sweets.
And that was the Shanic Way podcast on Team Shanic Extra. Thank you for hanging with us with our extraness, our randomness. We'll talk to you guys later.